You know, there are a lot of people out there who've been misled by the, I would say, less than forthright mainstream media here in the Twin Cities. When the other day I talked with a couple restaurant owners in downtown St. Paul, and they told me that, you know, they need some help, that government's not helping them out too much, and they talked about how much their servers get, and it's all on tape. And all I did was respond to them when they said, well, you know, if it was offered, would you advocate for a tip credit? And I said, yes. But then the next question has not been publicized very well. The next question was, Tom, so you're saying that you'd reduce the minimum wage? And my answer was, that would be foolish. Absolutely not. We're not talking about reducing anyone's wages. We're talking about making sure everyone can be successful. We want servers to be successful. We want the wonderful owners of our restaurants here in Minnesota. I don't know how many people know we lost 300 of them last year. We want them to be successful. We want people like Tom and Jackie Emmer, normal Minnesotans, to be able to go on a date night once in a while, be able to afford it. I want everybody to win. So, you know, I got a little criticism, whether it's fair or unfair. It doesn't matter. It's a great issue to talk about because we all want the same things. We want people to be successful. So what I've done tonight is I've come to Old Mexico here in Roseville, and we're going to wait on a few tables. We're going to walk a mile in their shoes. So let's see how it goes.
There is a class. What are you going to want to serve?
I do it like this.
Whatever hand you want to serve.
Okay, there you go. We got the little glovies on. Now watch it. Oh! Look at that. That was 3 miles.
Yeah, you know what? Flip of the coin.
Lost 3 restaurants.
Again?
Oh, you know what? I forgot your straw. Are you going to be okay?
Well, I actually...
Thanks, guys. I started out pumping gas. I worked in the lumber yard. I worked construction. Man, I've shoveled horse manure. I mean, I've scraped up those old asbestos tiles on demolition projects in stores over at Southtown Mall. You know what? Labor is labor. It's what you put in it is what you're going to get out of it. And today was a great example. Elizabeth, who I met, who was helping me, let me shadow her, was very patient. Some guy on the radio today was saying how it's unskilled labor. I tell you what, I dare him to try and carry a tray with 25 pounds of hot, steaming dishes on top of it, be able to know which ones they're going to, be able to run back and pick up the next table and be smiling and happy for the third one. You know, this is not an easy job. This is hard work. And the servers get exactly what they put into it. The good ones get rewarded very well. It's just a good reminder. It's not as if we didn't know that. It's just a good reminder. It's good to walk a mile in someone else's shoes. There's a couple things that I'd say right now. One, you've got employers that have, they would like to comp meals for their employees all over town. And yet we've got some insane tax requirement where these guys are supposed to track every meal that they provide for an employee. That should be, again, something that's negotiated between the employee and their employer, not between the employee, the employer, and the government, all right? That needs to go away. The other one that I've always thought was awful, even from my days as a busboy at the Camelot restaurant, they should not have to report their tips. Tips should not be taxed. That's my belief. Again, let's get government taking care of its business. Let's let people take care of theirs. I think there are other things that we can do, but those are two very simple things. You want to talk about giving, if the restaurant owners want a tip credit, great. But then let's not tax tips. Let's not require employers to collect taxes off the meals that they serve to their hardworking employees. I tell you what, some of these folks that want to complain about that, they might want to join me for a couple hours here and sweat their tail off like I did today.